Hi everyone, my name is MsJoro. I will be doing an energy checkup for the full moon in Aries as well as the month of November 2021. Now, can you feel it, guys? Can you feel it's all happening? Things are opening up, especially down here in Melbourne. There is a definite shift in the air, change, massive change. Transformation is happening right now. We have two strong planets that are affecting us at the moment, Saturn and Uranus. These are heavy planets that has come about. This feeling of change is massive. There are certain things that we have been holding back, our innermost, deepest desires, that is coming up to the surface. It is making us fidgety, irritable, and restless. It's coming up to the surface because the universe is making us move forward into our higher self. We are in the star sign of Libra at the moment. It is important to find your own balance. The moon is actually spotlighting on your priorities. Are you taking priority of someone else's desires, or are you focusing on your own desires? Your own desires is coming out stronger. It's making you come back to your own truth. This is the time to find your core, to reflect and meditate what you want to do moving forward. It's also a time for deep healing and cleansing out any toxicity that you might still have from previous months or previous years. There is definitely a feeling of uprising. As I said earlier, things are coming up into the surface to a point where you could no longer deny it. There are affirmations that are now being put forward, and there's also spiritual growth, which is expanding your consciousness. It is intense, guys, and it's been intense for a few weeks now, but it's now causing you to move. It's time to move away from the toxicity and move into love. The universe is actually whacking you, and it's becoming more evident for every decision you make that is against your desire is causing a collateral effect. You can change this. You can change your trajectory to something that you truly believe in. This current energy gives you that need for freedom and need for change. The planet Saturn is considered the authority, and the planet Uranus are the people. So there is a struggle between both. Also, with the full moon in Aries, it's kind of a mixture of destruction and cleanup. There is a lot of emotional triggers, as I said earlier, that is happening. Now, with the twins, as we said in the last couple of months, that the divine masculines have been going through the dark night of the soul. And there are more and more of them who are moving forward into their true light. There is even a level of communication going on with the divine feminines now, getting closer to union. The divine masculines have been hit hard of getting into their own truth. As I mentioned earlier, every time they deny their desires, the universe is whacking them back. So they're at the point of being weary and tired and aged and possibly affecting their health. Now with the divine feminines, they are feeling that they are being held by the divine masculine, being held down for them to be able to fly forward. That frustration of the divine feminine wanting to move, wanting to ascend, is being pulled back and anchored by the divine masculine. And it's becoming irritating and frustrating for a lot of divine feminines. Some of the divine feminines have cut or tried to cut with the divine masculines and have tried to move on with other souls that would provide them with enlightenment. But there's those divine feminines who cannot resist the energy of their divine masculine, and the divine feminines are trying really hard to lift the divine masculine's energy or their state of mind. So as this chaos and control continues with this planet, the twins are slowly uniting. It is important for them to raise their energies together because they're finding it difficult being separated to fight the dark. The resistance for the twins to communicate is becoming weaker and weaker. They are constantly pummeled by the divine to get rid of the ego and focus on what the heart is telling them to be, to say, and to do. Even if you're not a twin, the heart is screaming to the rest of yourself. It is bleeding, it is thumping louder and louder for you to do the right thing and for you to do, or what the soul wants you to do in the first place. The heart is getting louder than the mind, and it's something that you should listen to closely. If you're not listening to your heart, you will break down, you will isolate, and you will be reclusive. You will have blockages in all areas of life, and it won't let you move forward until you listen to it. So with that, since the heart is clamoring, the frequency for this month will be the heart chakra at 639 hertz. This frequency will help you calibrate and also neutralize your emotions and try to balance you as much as possible going through this emotional roller coaster. So find a quiet place, sit down or lie down and relax. Take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out, and listen to the music till the end.